Now let's go into the system. Let's search for the country, United States. Select the country and then select Manage Geography Structure from the Actions menu. In the drop down for Add Geography Type, we can see the list of all the geography types defined. If a certain geography type is not there, we can go and we can create a new one by clicking on Create and Add Geography Type. So if you sort of noticed, it's not going to allow me to insert anything in between. I can only add a new geography type at the end. So once the geography structure is defined, now we need to put the actual values. We need to load the actual values into the geographies. So if I just go back, select the country again, and I click on Manage Geographies Hierarchy. So here you can see the complete hierarchy which has been loaded into a system. So you can see all the geography types are hierarchically related to each other. So now once a hierarchy is defined, we need to define the validations. So I'll just come out from this page. I'll select the country again and select Manage Geography Validation. So this is a Manage Geography Validation page. Over here you can see the address style. So for each address style, we need to define the validations over here. So over here we can specify whether we need a list of values or do we need a validation for this. So coming back to the slide. So now for each address style, we can define the following. Map to an attribute. So we can map each geography type to an address attribute. Next is enable list of values. We can specify whether the geography type will be a list of values or it will be a free field. Then we have text validation. So we can specify will the geography type will be included in text validation or not. Then we have geography validation. We can set up validation to help users fill in missing address information and validate addresses during entry. So if I go back to the screen, so we have all these four fields over here. So first is map to attribute. So there's a list of values. From here we can select which address attribute we want to map. Then we have three checkbox: enable list of values, text validation, and geography validation. Then we have something called as geography validation control. So the geography validation control determines whether you can save an address that didn't pass the validation during address entry. For example, if the validation level is error, then an address can't be saved if the values don't match the geography hierarchy data. So we have two options over here. One is error, other is no validation. If we say error, then only completely valid addresses can be saved with all mandatory address elements entered. If we say no validation, then all addresses can be saved, including incomplete and invalid addresses. Now, before I end this session, I want to talk about import geography data. So I'll just come out of this page, then select the country again and click on import geography data. So you can import only Oracle license data from Locate for those countries where the data is available. So if the license data isn't available or already set up for a particular country, then import geography data action is disabled. Today we have covered geographies in detail. So thanks a lot guys for watching this video. So let's meet again in the next video in which we will start solving questions pertaining to geographies. Stay tuned and do like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.